everybody, welcome back. Today we are doing a no equipment beginner total core workout. We are going to be on the ground for the entirety of this workout, so make sure that you have something soft beneath you. Make sure you can see your screen so you can follow along with me, and without further ado, let's get to it. All right, we are going to begin on our backs with our feet planted flat on the floor, and we're going to find a neutral pelvis position. So we don't want our backs to be arched on the ground here, and we also don't want to be pressing our back too far into the floor where our core is doming. We want a nice flat belly, but an engaged belly. So once you've found that position, we're going to place our fingertips on our legs. Make sure that our shoulders are back and down, and we're going to try and keep a space between our chin and our chest. We're gonna do a crunch here, leading those fingertips up towards the knees, looking towards the ceiling, and then slowly come down. So as you come up, that low back should press further into the floor. And you can exhale as you come up in this crunch. Trying to get those shoulder blades up off the floor as you crunch. Nice job. So same thing, finding that neutral pelvis position. We're gonna bring our legs up to tabletop, so they're at a 90-degree angle here. And hands are pressed down flat on the mat. We're gonna drop one leg at a time. So keeping that leg bent, we're just dropping the heel and bringing it back up. I want you to notice what your core is doing as you're doing this. Sometimes it's helpful to place your hands over your belly. You can feel what muscles are engaging. If you're finding anything pushing out as you drop down, you might want to adjust your pelvis. Use your breath, exhale. Close those ribs, nice flat belly, and your back should not be moving on the ground here as you drop those legs. Good. We're gonna hold this position. You're gonna take your left hand, place it on your left knee, and you're gonna reach your right arm up towards the sky. You're gonna press your left knee into your left hand, so feeling that resistance, pressing them towards each other, and then you're gonna drop that right leg, drop the right arm, and bring everything back together. So you're feeling that pressure on the left side. That left side is engaging. And then we're dropping our right side and bringing it back to center. If pressing those knees and hands together is too much and it's confusing, you can just reach both arms up and then drop your right side and bring it back together. Nice job. Take a little breather. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that your legs are at a true 90-degree angle. Sometimes we bring our knees in closer to the chest because that makes it easier on the core. But we want to be using our core here today, so pressing the right side together and left side drops this time. Nice job. Sit it up onto your bum. You're gonna have your feet out in front of you, knees bent, heels on the floor. We're gonna have a straight back, and then we're gonna lean back to where we feel the pressure on the core and hold this position. You're gonna have your fingertips by your ears, and you can reach for opposite shin and coming back down. So we're not really moving the torso here, we're just slightly twisting. If you've nailed this, you can bring elbow to knee and really add that extra twist. Taking this nice and slow. We want to make sure that our back isn't arching here as we come down. We don't want to be letting that core push forward. Keep that pelvis tucked under. Nice job. We're gonna flip it over into a tabletop position, making sure that we're stacking our hips over the knees and shoulders over our wrists. We're gonna do some alternating bird dogs. So before we even begin, take a nice exhale, bring those ribs together, core is engaged. Extending opposite arm and leg, use that core, find the balance, and then slowly bring it back together. We shouldn't really be shifting our body from side to side. Everything should stay nice and still. And the goal here isn't to lift anything super high. We're just focusing on that core. Nice job. We're gonna drop it down to one side onto our forearm for a modified side plank, if my mic will stay on my head. So stacking your shoulder over your elbow here, and your knees are slightly in front of you. Lifting with this side. So we shouldn't be sinking down into this arm, pressing away from the floor. You're just gonna lift the hips off the ground slightly and then bring them back. So we wanna make sure that this side is lifted the whole time. We're not letting it go as we come down. We're just practicing using those obliques and holding this position. Try and hold at the top for a few seconds, come down. We're not trying to spend too much time at the bottom here. Nice job. We're gonna flip it over to the other side. So the setup here is really important, making sure that we're in a really solid position with our shoulder over the elbow. Hand is on your hip, legs are together and bent, and already we're lifting with this side, pressing away from the floor, and then we lift those hips up slightly and come down. If it's helpful, you can place your hand on that bottom side, feeling those obliques working, turning on as you lift up. Nice job. We're gonna roll it onto our bums, staying on those forearms. Find that neutral pelvis position. So lift your bum up, slightly tuck it under and press it down. We don't wanna be arched, but we also don't wanna be in this concave position, lifting up through that chest. Bringing one leg in at a time. So kind of doing this bicycle leg motion. You can also tap this bottom heel down to the floor to modify. We want to make sure that we're lifting up through this chest and the gaze is looking forward. Try and bring those knees in as close as you can to your chest. Nice job. Last exercise, we're gonna flip it over into a high plank position, making sure that our bums are down in this plank. From here, you're going to bring alternate knee in, like so, and back. You can tap the foot down and back. We wanna make sure that we're just staying in this really solid plank here. We're not pressing back. We're not leaning forward and dropping those hips. We're using that core and drawing the knee in towards our chest. This is our last exercise. Try and hold that plank as long as you can. If you need to, you can drop down to a modified plank and hold here on your knees. Just make sure we're in a nice straight line with our upper body. Nice job. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this quick beginner total core class. Today was really about learning how to properly engage your core so that as you advance and excel, you've got that form nailed down. If you enjoyed this one, give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video from me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. If you enjoy my workout videos, then make sure to join me in the MadFit app. You'll get access to structured programs, challenges, exclusive workouts, recipes, and many more amazing features that will help you on your health and fitness journey. If you haven't already downloaded MadFit, make sure to click the link in the description, and I will see you guys inside the app.